Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Shai by Shem Hakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and those great millstone. Shalom to the hopefully lit. Alright, this is a warrior back again for another one. Alright, Lord willing, it's edifying. So I watched a video that was put up by Apostle Gabar. That was, he had did a video on another brother's page talking about not preaching or teaching something that you don't believe in. And it kind of, just to hear that kind of blew my mind a little bit, man, because it's like, there's actually, the concept to me is baffling, that there's actually, people out there that are teaching this without believing in it. I don't even know. It don't even make sense to me, to be to be real with you. It's like, wow, that's, because I mean, boy, to me, it's like you have to believe. I mean, how else are you gonna teach us if you don't believe in it? I mean, you know, um, then I got this scripture right here, which I'm gonna just start at the top and then go from there. This is Sirach 2:1. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh Shem Shai, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble." It says, "Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." It says, "Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him." Like, you can't, man. You can't serve the Lord without faith, man. It says in the scriptures, it's impossible to please him without faith. Where's that at? That's like Hebrews, right? Hebrews. Saints. Well, this is a good one, but there's another one. There's another one that says impossible. 6:4. Hebrews 6:4 says, "For it is impossible." Oh, no, that's not. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, here it is. Hebrews 11:6. Yeah. So Hebrews 11:6, it says, "But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh Shem Shai must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." So, man, that's crazy to think that there's, people out there that's preaching or teaching without actually believing in it. I mean, that's just so confounding to me. It makes no sense. Why would you teach something that you don't believe in? You actually out there teaching something. I mean, even if you sell a product, you gotta believe in the product you selling. I think there's not gonna be any power behind your words. There's not gonna be any power behind what you're saying, man. It's impossible. It says without faith, it is impossible to please him. You gotta believe that he exists. I mean, just think about how heavy the name of the Most High is. Yahweh literally means he exists. He is. It's like saying, like, yeah, he's real. You know what I mean? And then Yahweh Shai, he saves, he delivers. That's his son. That's what he was set up to do, was to be Israel's mercy, that promise. That Yahweh Shai, man, he's the promise, man. He's the way, the light, you know. He's everything. All right, that's our mercy, Yahweh Shai. All right, yeah, that's why the Most High, had him bear the cross, be crucified, all that stuff. All right. I mean, this is the truth. Like it's crazy to me because I know that this is the truth, man. I know that, you know, who the men of the Lord are, man, the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Like I know that for a fact, man, that that's them. That those are the prophets, man. And Lord willing, me and the brother be of the prophets, man. Because we really believe. To think that anybody's out there actually teaching without believing, that's, I believe that there's the scripture that talks about eating and drinking unworthily. Like if you're doing it without faith, that's definitely unworthy because it's like, well, you don't even believe in what you're saying, bro. And you have to believe, man. You have to be. Or what does the scripture say? Okay, so Romans 14:5. It says, "One man esteemeth one day above another; another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind." All right. So it says, "Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind." You have to be fully persuaded that this is the truth. All right. You have to have faith. That's the only way to be delivered, man. That's the only way to be saved. To even think that anybody's out there, you know. But I guess, it tells you that there's people that do it for envy and strife and for vainglory and, ulterior motive. They have their own reasoning. They want to seem like they know something, this, I don't know, get some type of acknowledgement or prestige. I couldn't really tell you, man, because the things that you got to deal with, man, in the truth, you better believe, man, because it's a process you got to go through, man, and the Lord put you through tests. So you better believe, you know, because the only thing that's gonna get us through this is faith, belief, in things like us doing this work that we can escape the judgment to come. All right, the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, because that's coming, man. The wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming, man. Where the Lord is going to destroy America with nuclear missiles. The Lord's gonna have missiles launched all over the place. Economic collapse, civil unrest. Just civil war, and all this. This is gonna take place all around the world, man. These governments are gonna lose control of their people. The people are gonna be going crazy out here. It says they're gonna be uproars of people around the world, man. All right. It says, 2nd Esdras 9:3. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay. And so everything that's happening, we see clearly who Esau is, who the devil is, man. We see clearly who these other nations are, the heathen, that they made a league with each other, all right, to do away with the name of Israel, all right. Just, we see all these things, man. The technology, the left-hand technology that this guy has. You go to Daniel, it talks about knowledge being increased. The different, kingdoms that have came up and went down. All these different things that we're actually seeing the scriptures play out. We're seeing prophecy play out. The war, the threats that are going towards Iran, the tension between the small hats and Iran, the tension between Russia and China and America, the tension between America and its own allies. It's all written. This was all written, already. This was all planned out. So you got to believe, man, because Ezra said himself, woe is me. He said, who will deliver me in those days, man? He saw the vision, man. He saw, all right, all these horrible things that are all these plagues and stuff that's coming upon the earth. He said, woe is me. Who's going to save me in those days, man? So you got to believe, man, because the Lord said, if you're of the elect, you was chosen from the foundation of the world. That means that your walk was already planned out from the beginning. All right. The Lord got everything already set up. So, you just got to play out, your course. You just got to stand in your lot, and hope Yahweh Shem Yahushua chose you. Hope that you're of the elect. But if you are, the Lord got everything planned out already for you. You just have to trust in the plan, What's it, so 2nd Esdras 9 and 7, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby you have believed shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So you gotta believe that, man. You doing this work, you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You have faith. You gotta believe that. All right, the Lord's, you're sanctioned, you're sanctified, man. Nothing can happen to you unless the Lord allows it to, man. So there should be no fear. All right, there should be no worry. It should just be, hey, we're just waiting for the Lord, man, no matter what comes our way. All right, we're just waiting for Yahweh Shem Yahushua to return, man, because the Lord's going to deliver you, and the Lord's going to give you, all right, everything that you could have ever wanted or imagined you wanted and more. And we just hope to be delivered, man. But it said the things that are to come, eye have not seen, ear have not heard, that which is prepared for the elect, man. So, hey, if you have faith, if you believe, keep on, man. Keep on. So with that, I got to get back, man, because I'm on the break right now. Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Shalom to a hope for the elect.